Welcome to the Angel Mystic Podcast. I am super excited you are listening because this is where spiritually open minds can come together to explore the wonders of angels, spiritual connections, and the art of manifesting. Hosted by me, Amanda Tooke, the Angel Mystic, your spiritual midwife to help you on your journey to a fulfilling and happy life. You may have seen me on ITV, Channel 4, or even in Fate and Fortune magazine. In each episode, we will delve into the mystical world of angels, offering you insights, guidance, practical tools to deepen your connection with the upstairs so that you can find inner peace, happiness, joy, and create the life that you want. Tune in for weekly, fun conversations, transformational insights that will elevate your spiritual journey and awaken your inner mystic. Please hit subscribe now as we embark on a transformational adventure with the Angel Mystic Podcast. Hello, and here we go with the Angelic Insights for Monday the 19th to Sunday the 25th of August. So this is giving you a little bit of angelic guidance, letting you know what you need to know for the coming week to help you navigate it with such ease and flow, because that is what the angels bring into our lives. They are so good at giving us that inner strength and that ease and that flow. So as I am tapping and shuffling the cards, and then we will pull 7 cards for the 7 days in this week, starting on Monday. Asking what do we need to know? Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Okay, so these cards have got quite a bit of yellow in them. So yellow is definitely fun, joy, and that is our fuel for our manifesting. If we're naturally having more fun, more joy, and that needs to be the theme for this week, we are naturally attracting more good stuff to us. So just bear that in mind as this week rolls out. We're starting the week with Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel is I always think of Gabriel as like the creative archangel, all the good ideas. You know, when you're sitting there pondering on something and then all of a sudden you get a little light bulb moment and that good idea and you're like, where has that come from? You can guarantee it will have come from the angels, in particular, Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel is really good at helping you with communication, helping you with family things, and also helping bring new life in. So whether you're wanting a child, a puppy, adoption, ask Gabriel to help that go with ease and with flow. So starting the week in a very creative way, getting your creative juices flowing. What can you do that would be a little bit creative? Is it a doodle? Is it some painting you've always wanted to do? What can you do that would be some little creative task? Maybe it's a bit of colouring in, somewhere where you can get a little bit lost in it, and then those ideas can flow to you. It's really about making connections with your angels that work for you. You know, it's not about sitting there in meditation. There's so many other ways that we can connect, and creative energy is one way that you can connect with your angels. So think about that as we are doing Monday and let those ideas flow. Do look out for a little bird coming particularly close to you. You know, it's often a robin, something very small that will just be sort of in your vicinity, catching your eye. Know that that is a sign from your angels. And as I always say, if it feels like a sign, it's a sign. You never need to go and look it up in a book or Google it. It's a sign. What you need to do is trust. As we move into Tuesday, we've got the No card. Now, some people might think, because of course I'm using my own angel cards, which you can get on my website. But the No card is not a negative card, as some people would like to think of it as. It's not. It's really, to me, about boundaries. It's about saying no. Is it something that you need to say no to yourself? Is it no to other people? But it's not about rushing into making any big decisions on Tuesday. It's about sitting with it and letting the timings feel really right. Trusting your intuition that the timings are right for you to move forward. So no big decisions, today, just to sit with it, let the timings all align, and look out for messages in music. So that means that when you get in, maybe you go in a shop or you go in your car and the radio comes on and it's music that you have not chosen to put on, it's just playing there, that the words in that song start to mean something to you. Pay attention to that. If a song catches your sort of attention, Google the words. Just go and search what the words are, the lyrics, because there may be a message in there for you. But say no and ask your angels to help you say no with love today, so that you can set some better boundaries, because it feels like it's been too much of your energy has been given away. So today we need to call it back and say, no, I'm not available for that. Thank you anyway. As we move into Wednesday, we are being reminded to stay in our own lane. We've got the issues card come out. The issues card is really remembering, is this your problem or is this someone else's problem? It's not about getting sucked in and drained by other people's stuff. Quite often when somebody that we care about, somebody that we love, we want to be there with them in the trenches when they're going through something difficult. That is not very helpful. Because if we're in the trenches, we are getting run down, we're getting battered too, we're getting, in a really bad place. But what we need to be is alongside them. So up out the trench, but walking alongside them, showing them the way forward. So make sure if you are being consumed by other people's problems, that you are doing really good self-care. And following on the message from Tuesday about the boundaries, make sure that you are setting really good boundaries for yourself. Step back. These issues are not yours. This is what it says on the card. And don't get involved. Send love. See them as positive results for them. I know when my children, and they're grown up now, but they obviously, they're doing life too, and they have problems that come along. And when they'll tell me about their problems, I don't tell them what they should do. I say to them, I totally trust that you'll find your way through this and you'll make the right decision. And I see a really positive outcome for you. And that empowers them to make the right decisions. So that's why we need to set some boundaries. That's why we don't need to get drawn into problems, even with the people that are the closest and the ones that we really do love. So make sure that you're doing that today. As we move into Thursday, we've got the friend card. And I feel like, this is about being a really special friend, not to anyone else, but to yourself. It feels like there's a bit of a theme this week with everything, but they're all tying in beautifully together and doing some things that would be really fun and enjoyment for you today. Having a date with yourself. How much fun would that be? Because quite often we do not like our own company so much. I mean, I do. I can't tell you how much fun I am on my own. I am an absolute hoot. I love it. But in all seriousness, you really need to be good at spending time with yourself, because you are never alone. When you are not with anyone else, you are with your angels at a deeper level. And that means that you can connect. That means that you can have little chats with them, maybe out loud, maybe in your head. It doesn't matter. But you are building that relationship. We do need to build a relationship with our angels. It's really important. It's like when you get that new friend that comes into your life, and that might be something that you want to manifest. And if you did have a new friend come into your life, you'd want to spend some time getting to know them. Well, today, on Thursday, spend some time getting to know your angel, and do that by being the biggest friend you can be to yourself. So I hope that makes sense for you. As we move into Friday, guess what we got? We got the meditation card. The meditation card is a reminder that meditation is great. I have this analogy. I always say meditation is a bit like sex. Sometimes it's amazing and you want it to last forever. And other times it's like, oh, come on, was that it? I need to get up and get on with my washing up. It's very much, hit and miss. And meditation is just like that. Sometimes meditation is great. You want to stay in that place. You can't tell the difference between your nose and your toes. And other times meditation is like, was that it? Did I just have a nap? What happened? So Today, be experimental with your meditation. It is certainly not the only way to connect with your angels. It is just one way. So if meditation works for you, go for it. If it doesn't work for you, try something else. Be in nature, journal, talk to your angels. I get so much connection from being in water. I get so much guidance come through when I'm driving my car. So be experimental today with your meditation, and look at the word as meditation as connection. So be experimental with your connection. We're around to the weekend now, and we've got the decision card. So maybe you've been on the fence. Should I do this? Should I not do that? Know that you cannot make a wrong decision. We often deliberate for so long, but actually there is no wrong decisions in life. We either get what we think we're going to get, or we get what we need in terms of lessons and learnings. But I feel like on Saturday, you need to make a decision, and it feels like a choice between social and staying home. And I feel like you just need to make a decision. And if anything, make a decision that is right for you. Is that go out and meet more people, or is that stay home and do some self-care? You can't make a wrong decision, so do not beat yourself up about it. But if you can gather a little bit of time for yourself today, please do that, because I feel like you need to recharge yourself. It feels like it's been quite a week, and now it's time to recharge. As we end the week on Sunday, it is the gentle card. It feels like it's continuing that message that we just started about being really, kind to yourself, giving yourself some time and some space. So what you don't need to do on Sunday, don't do it. Sit with your feet up, guilt-free. Let the dust sit there. Let the jobs sit there undone, because you need to recharge yourself for the coming week. It feels like preparation needs to start with you. Do some time for you. Do some inner work. That is it for this week. I will be back with you next week to give you some guidance. And of course, you've got the podcast to listen to in between. I hope you're enjoying them. Do let me know, like and follow and share for more. And please leave us little reviews too. Thank you. See you soon. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If so, please hit follow and share my message by sharing with your friends. It would be amazing if you can leave a review. All this will help, and it activates the universal law of the more you give, the more you receive. So it's a win-win. You can find more good stuff between episodes over on social media. Just search The Angel Mystic on Facebook, Instagram or TikTok, or check out the links in the show notes. I'd love for you to connect more over in my free group in Abundance Manifesting, all on Facebook. I hope to see you there.